Imagine you're camping. You gather some wood so you can start a fire. Some nights it catches instantly. Some nights it burns slow. Some nights the wood's wet and nothing happens. But when it lights, when it works, it's warm, it's cozy, it's familiar, people gather around it, they tell stories, they get to know you. That's organic video. It creates atmosphere, connection, trust. But it depends on the conditions you don't control. Wood, timing, airflow, right? The algorithm. Now imagine you leave the campsite and go into the city, into your home. You flip a switch and the lights turn on. The lights will turn on every time, regardless of weather, regardless of who's in the room, regardless of the day of the week. That's paid ads. You're not hoping the fire catches. You're buying a guaranteed output. Impressions, reach, frequency, volume. People will go and try to start a campfire and expect it to power the whole house. Or they'll plug into a power grid and expect it to give the same warm and intimate vibe as a fire. That doesn't make sense. Given the analogy, I understand. That's the point. And just to be clear, people will use paid ads for organic and organic for paid ads. And it's not people's fault that they're doing that. They just don't know how this works. They're two different tools for two different jobs. And what happens is if you don't use them how the platform likes, you waste time and you waste money. So in this video, I'm going to show you the difference, when to use what, and how they work together. What's up guys, my name's Joey. I run a video first ad system that has so much as 60x'd our clients' return on ad spend. That means for every $1 they invested into our ad system, they would collect 60. And this specific situation happened in less than 2 months. But I'll spare you the details. You can find any of our testimonials on our Instagram page. Across all my clients' accounts, the same pattern happens over and over. Organic video behaves one way, paid ads behave another. And every time a business owner treats them like they're the same thing, their pipeline gets all screwed up. And it's not because they're bad marketers, it's just that they're using the wrong ingredients to bake a cake. They put a little too much salt. Now the cake's salty. They use a whipped cream frost, not a buttercream frosting. I don't know how to bake, so I actually don't know if that's accurate. My point is, there are certain videos that do certain things and elicit certain responses from people. And the only reason I know this is because my entire day is spent watching how videos actually perform inside real accounts. Before we actually get into how to use each, it's extremely important to have context in how the platform actually makes their money. So let's talk about the game. If you don't understand how these platforms make money, you'll never really be able to extract money out of them. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, every single one of these platforms has one obsession: keep you on the platform longer. Why? Because the longer you stay on the platform, the more ads they could shove down your throat, the more money people will pay these platforms to show you their product. Because viewership is valuable. Attention is the new currency. The more people pay the platforms, the more the platforms will push the content. And so think about it like a loop. More eyeballs, more ads, more money, which means more eyeballs, which means more ads, which means more money. It just repeats. It builds on itself. The important part you need to understand is that your job is to keep people on the platform as long as you possibly can. The better you do that, the more the platforms are going to reward you. That's the game. So the real question now becomes, how do I keep people on the platform for longer? Make videos people actually want to watch. If you take one thing from this whole video, it's that. Just make videos that people want to watch. But Joey, I don't know how to make good videos. Well, in order to make a good video, you need to understand the types of videos that the platform needs. And there are only two types, organic and ads. So let's talk about it. So what's the difference? How do I make money with these videos? One of these videos you can directly tie to revenue generating tasks. The other, kind of, but not so much. Okay? One is cheap and grows slowly. One is expensive and grows quickly, sometimes within 24 hours. But before I show you how to do it quick, within 24 hours, let's talk about doing it slow. Organic video, slow and cheap. You could kind of tie this to revenue generating activity, but I don't want to talk about organic the way most people do. We're not trying to build a community, not trying to go viral. You don't need to post more content, post 10 times a day. You don't need any of that. I want to describe it the way it actually behaves on the platform. Posting organically is literally taking a picture, a photo, video on your phone and then uploading it straight to Instagram or Facebook and then clicking the post button. That's organic. This is algorithm controlled distribution. This means that the platform basically decides everything. Who sees your video, when they see it, how often it shows up, or if it shows up at all. You basically don't control the reach. You don't control the timing, and you're competing against billions of other videos that are designed to entertain people, not convert. And as a business owner, you need videos that drive action. But most organic content meant to convert gets buried under cat videos, dancing videos, and creator videos built purely for attention. And that's why organic reach always fluctuates for local service businesses. The competition for attention is insanely high, and it's not built around selling. So if you run a local service business that works on appointments like HVAC, lighting, exterior lighting, tattoos, roofing, med spa, remodeling, you have to be strategic with your organic. You're not going viral easily. It's possible, sure, but building a business on luck is stupid. Luck is not predictable, and predictable is what pays the bills. The most successful clients I work with post one type of organic content that does one job. Its job is not to go viral. Its job is not to rack up views. It's just to build trust. Organic isn't their lead engine. It's their credibility layer. It helps people understand who you are, what you do, how you do it, and why you're legit. When business owners expect organic to book appointments on demand, fill their calendar next week, or just to save a slow month, they're literally fighting the physics of the platform. You can't build a business model off of randomness, off of luck. And so if you've posted consistently and felt disappointed, you're not crazy. You're just asking organic to do a job it was never built to do. Organic should be your trust system. Keep it human. Let your personality do the work. Answer real questions. Don't overscript it. Shoot from the hip. It's really simple. But the reason it takes so long is because trust takes time. And that's exactly what organic is good at. But trust doesn't convert all by itself. And so that's where advertising comes in. That's your distribution system. That's where conversion actually happens and where you can track and measure growth. Paid ads. So let's talk about paid ads, the way they actually behave. Paid ads are forced distribution. You're not hoping the platform shows your content. You're buying attention on command. When you run paid ads, you basically force a video in front of billions of other videos so you get first crack at the viewer. With paid ads, you control who sees you, when they see you, how often they see you, and how much reach you actually buy. Once you're here, everything is just math. And early on, there's two numbers that matter. CPL, cost to generate a lead, and CAC, cost to acquire a customer. If those two work, you have a business. If they don't, you have a hobby with very good content. Speak to the right audience with the right message, and the platform rewards you with cheaper leads. You can literally track and measure growth using paid ads. And you can do it quick as fuck. These are numbers Meta gives us month after month across dozens of accounts. CPL tells you the quality of the lead machine, not the lead. CAC tells you whether your business model actually makes sense. And CAC, or CAC, isn't a magic number. It depends on your pricing, margins, close rate. And this is what makes paid ads powerful. You don't need 6 months to see if it works. You see early signals in days, clear direction in a couple of weeks. And by day 30, you know exactly what to scale and what to kill. But here's what paid ads are not good at. Paid ads are not a replacement for trust. Paid is not a brand by itself. And paid is not a safe play if you just throw random creative and see what happens. Bad creative doesn't just fail, it actually just burns more money. And so paid ads are a math system. You plug in a creative, you plug in an offer, the platform gives you a CPL and a CAC, and if those numbers work with your margins and your close rate, you scale. If they don't, you adjust. It's not emotional, it's not personal, it's not magical, it's ads. And organic is great, but it's not built to carry a business that needs steady, predictable lead flow. And so here's the takeaway. Organic builds trust, paid ads create distribution. If you confuse the two, your pipeline, it's never gonna feel predictable. But if you use them right, if you use them together, and there's actually a strategy behind the way you use them, it becomes predictable. The only real question is, how do you actually do this? And so because of that, in the next video, I'm going to break down exactly what a video meant for paid ads looks like so that you're not guessing and you're not lighting money on fire. So I'll see you there.